series that I do on my channel called Sense of Self. And this is a series where I go into people's homes and their offices and I listen to the stories behind the personal items that they have. And before this interview, we asked you if you could bring something from your home, the White House, to talk about today and tell me why it's meaningful to you.
Well, here's what I did. Instead of bringing something out of my house, I thought it would be useful, or I thought it'd be right on point. So ever since I started running for office, people started handing me things when I'd speak to a crowd as little Lucky Charms or keepsakes or things that meant something to them. And so now I have a habit of I always carry around, and I have a whole bowl full of them, and I can't carry all of them around because then they'd be. But I'll pick out a few things that I just stick in my pocket to remind me of all the people I've met along the way, and the stories they told me. So so I'll just give you, this is what I had in my pocket today. I've got this is rosary beads that Pope Francis gave me.
Wow.
That obviously means a lot to me because I so admire him, and it makes me think about peace and promoting understanding and ethical behavior. This is a little Buddha that a Buddhist monk gave me.
Wow.
This is a lucky poker chip that's metal.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
That this biker gave me. He was bald and he had a big handlebar mustache and a bunch of tats. And this is when I was in Iowa in 2007. So he said, "This is my lucky poker chip. You can have it." And I got this is a Hindu little statuette of the monkey god Hanuman that a woman gave me. And I've got a Coptic cross. This is from Ethiopia. So I've got a whole bunch of this stuff. But the reason I thought it was useful to show these, because I carry these around all the time, and I'm not that superstitious, so it's not like I think necessarily I have to have them on me at all times. But it does remind me of all the different people that I've met along the way, and how much they've invested in me, and their stories and what their hopes and dreams are, so that if I feel tired or I feel discouraged sometimes, I can kind of reach into my pocket and I say, yeah, that's something I can overcome because somebody gave me this privilege to work on these issues that are going to affect them. I better get back to work.
That's really touching.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing those items with me. I loved it.
I had more than one, though. I hope you don't mind.
No, not at all. The more, the better. Thank you so much, Mr. President.
I really enjoyed it.
I loved this.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Mr. President, to wrap up the interview today, we actually want to bring out one final set.
Yes.
Swizzy's going to roll this out. It has pictures of people that have asked you questions throughout the last 7 years in these YouTube interviews.
How cool is that?
Some familiar faces.
Absolutely.
I think. We just want to thank you. I mean, this has been a wonderful tradition that you've started. We certainly hope your successor follows in your footsteps and goes straight to the American people after the big speech.
If they're smart, they will.
I agree. Thanks so much, Mr. President.
Really enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Steve. And thanks for the whole YouTube community for making this happen.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Really, it was wonderful to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We should get a picture together, don't you?
We should.
You did a selfie last year, but this year we have a 360 camera.
This is even cooler.
I know.
All right, so how does this work?
So I'll hold it, and you guys will come together. So I got to hold it, I'm told, right up about here.
All right.
All right, 1, 2, 3.